So today I'm going to be discussing about the popular Yoruba saying, Shibotimo Elewa sapon. I'm going to be talking about the history behind the Yoruba saying, Shibotimo Elewa sapon. So before we move forward, people that are from the Yoruba tribe, we are all familiar with the word Ewa. Ewa means beans. Oh, that's amazing. Majority of people, even people who are not from the Yoruba tribe, they love beans. So what do they mean by Akpon? What is Akpon? What is Akpon? Also, the Yoruba word Akpon refers to bachelor, meaning if you see a full-grown man rather, who is not yet married. So this is what they call akpon in Yoruba language. So the Yoruba people, they go by a particular should I call it a phrase? Yeah, I think it's a phrase. They say shakpon lore, meaning help the bachelor. So what do we mean when we say Shibotimo Elewa Sapo? Shibotimo Elewa Sapon translated to English is an idiom actually, meaning cut your coat according to your size. You'll be wondering, so Shibotimo Elewa Sapon in English means cut your coat according to your size. Well, that's not where we are going this evening. What we're focused on is how come, what results in today's saying Shibotimo Elewa sapon. Akpon means bachelor, so Ewa means beans, Elewa meaning a bean seller. So what results into this popular saying? Without wasting much of our time, so I'm going to be telling us that sapon is a place named after some group of men. It's a place where they meet. Like it is bachelors who meet at this particular place. So they started calling this place sapon, because the people who get together there are called akpon. That's interesting, right? So the people who gathered here are called akpon. So sapon was the meeting place where people, especially men who are not married, used to go and eat delicious food and drink in those days in Abeokuta. It is more like a restaurant, but because it is frequently visited by bachelors, they started calling the place sapon. It's the place you go to if you want delicious meal. So sapon connects Ijaye, Agoba, Itoku, Lafenwa, Isalegbein, and Akeru together. So many people are unaware of what led to the popular slang Shibotimo Elewa sapon, literally meaning cut your coat according to your size. Okay, so there was actually a woman called Madam Janet Ewusi Odeshola. She happens to be a beans seller. So this particular bean seller, important personalities such as king, government officials, you name them, they often patronizes you sell delicious meal. So what do you expect? So important personalities such as kings, government officials, men, women, children, They love her sumptuous cooked beans with stew. They call it ewa pekule. I don't think I got the pronunciation well, but that's the idea. Ewa pekule. Ewa pekule. Ewa pekule. So Madam Janet happened to be born in 1925. She attended Methodist Primary School, Ijoko, Abeokuta. She was initially at the early stage of life hawking dry fish before she forayed into cook beans in 1951. Her beans was selling fast. Very, very fast. I mean, it's a delicious food. So beans was selling fast despite the fact that she cooked big bag of beans daily. People bought with cash. When they are out of cash, they buy on credit. I mean, people don't want to go hungry. She happens to be the best in town. So they buy in cash. When they don't have cash, they'll just be like, mama, Emma Fumini, Eleyi, tó bá ti di ọjọ́ mẹ́ta òní màá wá sanwó. You understand? They buy on credit. So it got to the point that this bean seller, she could not handle the credits anymore. I mean, the credits were getting too much and it was affecting her business. So she devised a means of preventing people from buying on credits. I mean, it was getting to her. I mean, the credit was affecting her business. And then she was like, what will I do? And the Yoruba people says, Igi gogoro ma gumi loju atokere lati wo. So whenever they came to her, she asked for money. If it is 10 kobo they had, because we were still spent kobo in the 1950s, if it is 10 kobo they had, she will sold 10 kobo worth of beans unto them. If they beg for more beans on credit, she would tell them Shebotimo. Shebotimo initially mean don't do more than your power. But idiomatically in English, we are going to be interpreting Shebotimo as cut your coat. Cut your coat. Shebotimo. So if you are out there and you are listening to this podcast of ours, this is also to tell you, Shebotimo, don't do more than your power. So with time, people get used to a new style. Before they ask for more, they already knew the response she would give. Before they can say, mama, eta oni 20 kobo si, mawa sanwó ní ọjọ́ mẹ́ta, mama sanwó 20 kobo more of beans for me, I'll come and pay in the next 30 days. They are already used to a reply that she will tell you, Shebotimo, that you should buy within your capacity, do according to your power, that you should cut your coats according to your size. As a result of this, they nicknamed her Shebotimo Elewa sapon. More so, she only sold one big pot of beans per day. I mean, she did not cook extra. She didn't cook extra, not to talk of having excess that she might be forced into selling on credit for people. So when people ask her, Mama, why didn't you cook more? She will reply, Mo shebi mo ti money, meaning I cut my coat according to my size. Meaning I cut my coat according to my size. She cuts her coats according to her size. So that is where the saying originated. Ṣe bí o ti mọ Elewa sapon? Maybe you are also listening to me today and you have one thing you want to do or the other. And you have been thinking big, you just want everything to happen like a miracle. My brother, ṣe bí o ti mọ. My brother, once again, Shebi Otimo, cut your coat according to your size. That girl that is stressing you that she want this, she want that, cut your coat according to your size. Your friends are living big, living large, and you don't earn as much as they earn. Shebi Otimo, cut your coat according to your size.